I am doing a 100-day challenge right now. So 100 days from now, I will be leaving my current job in pursuit of different opportunities. So every single day, I am exploring different job opportunities that I feel would be best suited for my lifestyle. I have tried being a streamer, I have tried being a YouTuber, I have tried being an archaeologist, I have tried being a project manager for a gas and electric company. I have tried going down the avenue of being a genetic counselor. I've tried a lot of different things. And now that I am a mom, I really, really want my son to see that no matter where you are in life, you can always find a different avenue for something that makes you happy. So right now, I am on day 2, so I'm 98 days away from quitting my job. And especially like being a millennial and all this, I was definitely I got out of high school and was like, well, what am I gonna do with my life? And I went to college, I got a 4-year degree, and then I got a master's degree. And I thought, well, this is what my life's supposed to be like. This is what I need to do. And I did that, and it did not turn out how I thought it would. Oh, jeez. No, I don't even know what that is. Nope. No. So I did that. And yeah, I spent like 6-7 years in college to be like, oh yeah, this is gonna land me a great job, a great paying job. And then when I got a job, it was entry level in like the GIS sector. And then I realized, oh, well, now that I'm doing that, I'll get a master's degree because then companies will respect that and pay me more, like I'm more educated in the field. Hey, thanks for joining. And once I got the master's degree, companies literally were like, oh, well, I'm so glad you got a master's, but we don't care. So then I spent like $30,000 on a master's degree for 2 years that ended up not getting me anything. So after having my son, and it's been 7 months postpartum, I am like, well, screw my current job. I have 98 days to figure out what I want to do with my career, with my life, and that's where we're at. Today, I'm exploring the job opportunity of opening up a brewery or a distillery. I've wanted to do that for several years, but of course, hey, thanks for joining. Of course, being in my current field and it's so demanding financially and schooling wise and not getting paid a lot of money to do it, I've not even considered going back to school or getting any more certifications or anything. But now that I feel like, what do they call it, getting your pink back after you had a kid, and you're like, well, here's the perfect time. Here's the perfect time to have like what do they call that? Not like a midlife crisis, but having like an identity crisis as a mom of like, I'm so much more than just being a mom, even though I love being a mom. I really want to make sure my son sees that I have a job that makes me happy and that he sees that his mom is happy with what she does. So that's my biggest selling point right now to myself. And I guess a great way to start here is those of you who do not know me but just started following the channel. I originally started this channel when I was 16 years old, and it was after I got told that I was going to die. I have a blood clotting disorder. As those of you who have been following along, like I got a tattoo of my clotting disorder. But yeah, I had a massive blood clot episode when I was 16, which is perfect to have in high school. and it made me have to quit sports. And yeah, made my life very challenging, especially, of course, you're like a teenager and you get told something like that. Like, you don't think about those things when you're that age. But it changed my outlook on life really drastically at a very young age. So I've always just been like, well, how do I keep up with people who are my age? Oh, people my age who are not dealing with chronic, very severe medical issues are going to college and going to prom and doing sports and doing all these things. So I kept just trying to keep up with what everyone else was doing, to then now be in my late 20s and figuring out, like, well, I tried to keep up with the normal people, but I'm not normal. So I need to figure out my life now and not be so concerned with keeping up with what everyone else is doing. So, yeah, what a fun time. But I mean, we all go through our own stuff, so that's where I even started this channel in the first place. My biggest hope was to just help other people who struggle with chronic medical issues, use my story as a way to like inspire other people to have like, you're never too late in your life to figure out what you want to do with your life. I love to talk to patients and other people with chronic issues and just have that very deep level of empathy for them, because I feel like in our society a lot of people are afraid to talk about chronic medical illnesses, and people just don't know how to support other people who have chronic medical illnesses. So, and most jobs don't care. Like my job, I have very much does not care. I did not get maternity leave. My insurance was so bad I couldn't get one of my vein surgeries I needed for some blood clots I got in pregnancy, which I still have the blood clots and still need the surgery, but we all know how medical insurance is not the best. So I am waiting for that until next year, unfortunately. So, good morning. Thank you for joining. This is like my Megan talk of the day, as I'm talking about quitting my job and discovering what I really want to do in life. Yeah, I feel like I don't go on live too often, but I feel like this was so much easier than having to just do a video of what's going on in my life. So, in this way I get to chat with people who actually follow me. Because yeah, I feel like on my channel I do so much different content between my medical issues and my surgeries. I followed like my whole pregnancy, like every single day, what I was eating, what I was doing, the whole birth process, like did all that stuff. And now I'm like, well, after birth, I didn't really post for a while because postpartum is real and postpartum sucks. So I really was not in the mood to post and like chat about stuff. And also finding the time when you have a baby to try to juggle posting and work a full-time job and do all the other kind of stuff just wasn't doable in a way. I mean, I see other people do it and I'm like, that's cool. But not everyone has that opportunity. And even right now, like my son's just sleeping, so that's where here I am. Yeah. So figuring out life, guys. Just figuring it out. So yeah, the concept today of owning a brewery or a distillery. Well, it looks like even going down that route, you really don't need any extra schooling. You need licenses, you need certifications. 100% sounds fun. Downside seems to be a lot of funding is needed, which I feel like most people, I was not born with a silver spoon in my mouth and had to earn everything that was like given to me, and nothing really was given to me. So yeah, I don't know if that's really a viable option I feel like a more viable option is what I decided yesterday could be an option, which was being a physical therapist for people who have had blood clots or have blood clotting disorders, because since I have one and I constantly get blood clots, I feel like that'd be a great opportunity to help other people like myself. So, but yeah, people of the world, this is just figuring it out. And of course, I would have loved this. Who has really known someone who has known exactly what they wanted to be when they were like little? People who are like, "Oh, I knew since I was like 5 years old that I wanted to be like a teacher, or like I wanted to be a doctor," and you're like, "Well, that's cool." Well, all I knew was from 16 years old that I just didn't want to die. So it's maybe the darker outlook on life, but yeah, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. It was very much just survival. And I feel like a lot of people are also who had really serious chronic illnesses happen to them in childhood. All they want when they're an adult is just like security and comfort and just find something in life that makes them happy. I don't think they're these go-getters who are very on top of like, oh, well, now I know exactly what I want to be in life. It is all I want to do is be alive. I don't really care about anything else that I'm doing in my life. So, and that's where I feel like I'm stuck in that mentality. Was I literally just lived from 16 until about 26 or 27 being like, well, I'm just happy to be alive, while still going through, like, I've had like 6 vein surgeries. I have blood clots still that they can't surgically remove because they're trapped, and there's nothing invented yet that can fix them. So I am literally waiting for something to get invented to fix my knee and to fix my calf, but there's nothing small enough invented yet. So I'm waiting for that to happen so I can get surgeries to fix my leg, which is just so fun. Like, I really like meeting other people who have similar issues to me, because it's crazy to be like, oh yeah, my life literally is just waiting around for surgeries that will help fix my leg so I don't lose my leg, and also find new medicines and technologies that will keep me from getting more blood clots. So yeah. Well, this is day 98, people. I am going to hop off live and I'll be back tomorrow. So Godspeed. Everyone have a great day, and keep the blood clots away. Okay, bye guys.